The stainless steel sheet is subjected to local heating and cooling during the welding process, resulting in uneven heating and cooling. The weldment will produce uneven stress. When the longitudinal shrinkage of the weld exceeds a certain value on the edge of the sheet, it will cause serious wave-like deformation, affect the appearance quality of the workpiece, control the heat input of the welding source, choose the appropriate stainless steel welder, as well as the appropriate welding method and process parameters, mainly welding current, arc voltage, welding speed. When welding thin plates, people are used to using stainless steel welders to connect smaller nozzles to save argon, but we recommend using a large nozzle diameter as much as possible, so that the welding seam is protected by argon and the area is larger, which can be effective and more effective. Isolate the air for a long time, so that the weld will form a better anti-oxidation ability. With 1.6 cesium tungsten electrode, the sharpness of the grinding should be sharper, and the length of the tungsten electrode stick out of the nozzle should be as long as possible, so that the base material will melt faster, the temperature rises quickly, and the temperature will be lower. It is more concentrated, and the accumulated heat is relatively small, so that the area where the internal stress of the material changes becomes smaller, and ultimately, the deformation of the material will also be reduced. Assemble dimensions strive to be accurate, and the interface gap should be as small as possible. Larger gaps are easy to burn through or form larger weld bead. Hardcover clamps must be used, and the clamping force is evenly balanced. The key to welding stainless steel sheet is to strictly control the heat input and the heat input time to avoid the above defect. Selecting a reasonable welding sequence is particularly important for controlling the welding residual deformation. For the structure of symmetrical welds, symmetrical welding should be used as much as possible. If there is an asymmetrical structure, the side with less welds should be welded first, and then welded the side with more stitches. The deformation of the back welding is sufficient to eliminate the deformation of the front side, so that the overall deformation is reduced. The choice of stainless steel welding machine generally uses tungsten argon arc welding, cold welding machine, and laser welding. The three types of equipment have their own characteristics. The price of argon arc welding is low and the welder is easy to find, and the welding effect of cold welding machine good. Excellent performance in the welding of 300 for stainless steel and above materials. Laser welding speed is fast, but the material cutting requirements are high. There can be no gaps. You need to compare and choose a stainless steel welding machine that suits you.